don't know, I should. Or shouldn't I? Hi, Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess I better go wash that off. That's what I should do. Wash what off? I can't do that. I'm a detective. Oh, my brain. This is driving me nuts. What's driving him nuts? Tell me your secrets! Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden. It's very a simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. Nice. What's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind? How did you know? Because you were speaking so loudly, everyone thought it was Siren Head. Bit of a more or less recent joke. Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. You say, by the way, ma'am, not sir. Yeah, I nearly forgot. Can't go through that little gate there, okay? You went down when it says no entry. Can already snuck in there. Is it trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? A kind of garden-like garden. A garden-like garden! What can you ever else call a garden? A spaceship-like garden or something? Huh. Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm telling you, I'm asking you, pal. Do you mean sneak out as much as you want? I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. Sometimes he winks with both his eyes to make sure we got the point. And we just thinks he is blinking. So, should we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix, right? Of course we will. Ladies first, of course. What else would we do? I want to know what the gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Someone's sins? Oh, or that. Huh. Okay, so what I see here is a few lanterns, a broom, very nice water thingamajig. If we had bamboo that thick, I would want to make one of these myself. Right now we do have bamboo in our garden, but it's like, yeah, this size. It's not big. Like the hole is around 5 millimeters big. Of course, I can let borrow it bigger, but also, there is blood on the stone thing, and there's something in the corner of Von Karma's name. Something red. I don't know what it is. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Hopefully, it's not gravy this time. Strange feeling. Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? What are you doing this? I thought said you could come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? Von Karma will always show up whenever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. Oh yeah. But... Dude, investigation, how's it going? We have been the best forensic team in the world working to play too. Wait, hold on! Oh, crap. Forensic team, and what's the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? There were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. Yeah, like, it looks like Maya, but upside down. Because I could first not read that, but when you said, why would someone write Maya? It's like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, if I actually turn everything upside down, it kind of looks like it. I can see the M, A, and A. The Y looks, I don't know, it looks like a woman is more or less stretching her leg in a pose. That's actually not a joke, because I can see the foot, I can see her leg, and then it's like the second leg there. Huh, okay. My mind is going ways. A stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow. Ooh, I did not think of that actually. They look kind of fishy to me, scientifically speaking. I got the lab boys to look over them. The results were, well, kind of hard to say actually. Like, let's do it myself. Maya. What about Maya? Oh, didn't I gonna tell you yet? Yep. She's missing. And the search party looking for her, but there's nowhere else she would have disappeared to on the side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? She's escorting Iris, the defendant over here. Ooh. Well, have to wait, since the only one who can open the door is Psychic Cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Just don't expect any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning. Yeah, I think I might know what it's about. So now we're gonna examine. What is that? It looks like it has more or less the same coloring and marking as the lock. Kinda. There's a charm or something poking in the snow. It's pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently belongs to the victim. It's at least the Axnim. Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cord found on both the victim and of this charm is the exact match. So it had shown something to do with this whole place. Or their whole religion in a way. It probably is Mia. Misty. God. Misty, Maya, and Mia. Everything is just starting with M. And you're wondering why Pearls isn't starting with M. It's because she's a cousin. She's not a sister. This little thing is going to be my ticket of getting some very big answers from a very small person. And yes, to be complete, she is very small. I thought she was more or less medium big with thought of how old she is. But she needed to have a big milk carton to be able to stand on. Or milk box. What the heck is that? Maya. It looks less like a woman's leg from here. It looks more like a woman's leg when you see it from far distance. What the heck is that? Uh-oh. I spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? I couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yep. And before you ask, it's written in blood. We'll answer all of our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. I kinda like having her with me because it becomes much more easier to get information. But I would be happier if she actually whipped God up. But no. There are a couple of torches here. I guess you needed them all to be lit to get up there in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. Looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking about? Recent as night of the murder. Well, they were training here, so. Yeah, but what about this? What's this odd? There's no snow on the ground here. And it's an almost perfect rectangle. It wouldn't have happened naturally. It's a very rectangle here. That's odd because nothing is here. I could think of a tarp? What do you call that? I think it's something with tarp or something that resembles the name tarp. But it had to be more or less cut with a square inside of it just to cover the lantern. I think it's a lantern. I don't know what it really is. It must be a hell to actually lit it if it is a lantern. Because those things are perhaps, I don't know, chest height. Which means that that thing is about head height. Or even bigger. If the other one are head height. I don't know how big they are actually. Oh, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when the men got here to start the investigation. It wasn't the police, then who did this? Oh yeah! There's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? This is it. It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood? Well, when I was a kid, a local wrestling contest, you see? Okay. I was so disappointed I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Yes. That's it? Why did they have to actually bring that up here now? Whoever clears the snow away must have had a reason. Although I can't ever begin to imagine what that reason would be. Neither could I. But if someone is more or less spelling Maya upside down, they must have been upside down as well. But where were they hanging from? Ooh, stone lantern. It's like quaint little garden. Ooh, found something. What is it? What's this huge bowl here for? Oh no, this one. It's the water bowl, isn't it? Everything is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken. Us? I can't see that. Us? Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Okay, next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me. Got it? Shit. Okay, so that was not really anything necessary. We can check the broom. We cannot check the broom. I think we're done here. Except for the bloody writing, of course. We could talk about that. And also, welcome, humble viewer, to the stream I'm holding here, I think. Because I might just have missed you. Sorry about that. Mine. So these letters are written in blood. Yeah. What's worse, it's the victim's blood. Oh no shit, that's the only thing that's been bleeding around here. This is Miss Jackson's blood. We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. That's right. I presume you know, don't you? Maya's name is written upside down. He was hanging upside down. You know what? That was really bothering me too. Yeah, we have a new viewer here. So welcome, humble viewer, to the stream I'm holding here. That's the weird thing, because sometimes this number is faster than the other numbers I have here. Sometimes I don't know if people are coming or leaving. Really? Do tell. What is your analysis on this one? Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Nah. Anyway, there's really one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Jackson wrote these letters herself. In her own blood. You must be joking. That is impossible. Perhaps not. From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the center of Miss Elise Jackson's murder. At least that's our current theory on how events took place, pal. So, Miss Jackson was killed here. Wherever you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well... what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? Her pulling the sword out? But technically, they did find her with a sword still in her, so who knows? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answers now? Wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forgot fit is right. Oh, a bit sleepy. This place has been completely inaccessible because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. Right, I remember that. I fall from 40 feet and I still forget about it. I do wonder why. It might be because my head just hit the water. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my man. Which means no one could planted all this stuff here, pal. Oh, that's bad. Knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Which means let's go back to Bikini and try to see if I can see what's going on. How long have I been streaming for? 1.5. See, we are halfway through this little stream of mine. Oh, update. It seems you have a visitor. Oh, right. I don't know why I was so shocked seeing her, because I was expecting Edgeworth, but I forgot for a second that Edgeworth would have had her with her. Would have had her with him. Sorry, I noticed there was something bad with that sentence as well. Iris, glad to see you. Goddard managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. You gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I thought someone's important to you is locked in there. Sorry, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. See you later, right? Yeah, I mean, I will be coming with you. Sorry, right. I can't allow you to come with us. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. I mean with the Maya upside down thing. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. And that being the case, we can all allow members of the public to intervene. Ah, come on! If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand? All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for change. Well, my reason would probably be trying to barge up the door with whatever I have. Even a C4 if that would be around. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Shit. This is no time to be standing around. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? Yeah, we have a lady in bikini apparently that needs our attention. To say that sentence is very odd. Since the bikini looks like she's shrunk some more since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix. What's wrong, sis bikini? My. Hello, you two. How are you? Here comes the Flappy again. She's still sighing like I don't know what. From the sound of that, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome Christmas-clad prince. Yeah, I can't disagree with Christmas-clad prince, because it more or less is clad like a prince, to be honest. It was just a courtesy call. It wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Oh, Iris. I was worried about my back. Could you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. Bravely and truthfully testified what you saw. There's no shame in that. Oh, I think I lost one. We'll see to that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suit doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Wait, what me? Wait, what me? God. Oh yes, you did great, Sister Bikini, even though I have not really any... Oh, absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who have said that to me. I just think of something. It's more or less up to your imagination of where she actually whips you. Do you have any problem, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify truthfully like that. But now she's still hiding something. Okay, well, time to break some locks while another one is being unlocked. Yeah, these actually have keyholes. Now when I see it, they don't have Magatamas. Huh. I don't know if that is the reason. Mr. Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Lee's the X-Men has... we have read this. Her true identity! What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an author. Yeah, but say Mystic Elise. To be honest, I had a suspicion almost immediately after I met her. I did not until I noticed now that she says Mystic Elise. That's more or less the reason that actually got that into my mind. Now I have a piece of evidence. A little small talisman that I think can be opened. It looked like it. Yeah, you cannot really see that, but just in the corner of my camera, there is like a bit of a outline of two halves. It might be able to be opened. Yes, they actually have this charm with her at all times. We found it at the inner temple. Duh. This is some cheap good luck charm either. Then what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? It's a talisman, isn't it? Interesting. Whoops. Whoops. This speaking volumes about who Miss the X-Name really was. This talisman and one other item really prove Miss the X-Name's true identity. Huh. Huh. Can it be this one? Just because I've already gathered from my own perspective that they stole the amethyst, but I've always thought that they had it around that. But she might just have had it on the staff. Nah. Shit. Ooh. The talisman and something else. Nope, not that. That doesn't prove anything other than she is completely and utterly dead. Yikes. This proves of a ghost? Nothing. Yeah, like Maya is wearing a staff having a staff all the time. Nope. No. Not that. It must be a person. An old friend said to be #1 at the DA's office. That is for jurisdiction system now. Okay. The victim of this incident, a picture book author of unknown age, Larry's teacher. Crap. It says item. It says item. Crap. I'm gonna leave this. I've already messed up twice. Shit. First of all, let's save so we don't really need to mess up more. How many saves can I have here? Because I only have one. I only used one. I don't really see a reason to use others. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna just... No. I'm just gonna check the updates. Or else I'm gonna go back here. Wait. I actually can't go anywhere? Oh, shit. I can't even go to Heavenly Hall, huh? Shit. Okay. My head, I've said that before, is not with... What's going on with this, by the way? I'm gonna check something here. What is my output? It couldn't be that high at that time. So... Ace, a Thorny, case 5, I think. Who was that dude, by the way? I remember him, but I don't fully remember him. I just saw a picture of someone from this game. I just don't remember who that was. Crap. Where the heck am I even looking for? There, walkthrough. Thank you. Okay, so another item. I need to find another item. I need to go to the 3.1 investigation, I think. Yep. Here we have Bikini Cyclops. You suspect that present the Purine Master Talisman. Talisman, right? The present the hanging scroll. Because you can still see. You can still see the image up above there. Is the same image as on the little talisman. I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. So yeah, as I said, I'm more awake now than I have been the latest days, but it's still like a bit slumbering here and there. That one. And this thing. So this scroll shows the Master of Current channeling technique. Press at the top if a sign of that honorable title. It's the very same crest. Oh! This is not just from the channeling technique. It's literally the crest for the master. So I was right. It is Maya's mother. Holy crap. This crest is reserved for the Master of Terrain. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey's... Yup, daughter? Yeah. Didn't you know? Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her elder sister daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. That was quick. So 2 items and you break. Well, I don't get all of my energy back, but sure. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me this talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago. That's how long she's been gone. I completely forgot how long. Woo! Wait, how old was Maya time? He was 2 years old. That explains why she doesn't remember her. Mia would probably remember. I think so, because she's older than what I am, or Phoenix is. No one has seen her since she disappeared. What's the significance of this talisman, sister? The current talisman is the symbol of the Master of Kurain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. So at least the accident was really Maya's mother, huh? It was Misty Fey, the Master of Kurain channeling technique. News comes out at last! Yeah, so finally we met her. For a moment, then she died, so okay. Tell me, sister, after 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well... Earthquake! I would say find a table, but I don't think this temple has one. Oh, shit is shaking. Oh, God. Oh, my lord, is shaking everywhere. Wait, do you know what I love? That the text is not shaking. Everything else, even the text box is shaking, but not the text. I kind of like that detail. I don't. It seems like a detail they missed. It's like a nice detail anyway. Well, we can just stand here and do nothing. Let's go! Where? Where else do you think? This bikini. We'll finish this later, alright? People may have been hurt. Yeah, for example, Maya, Iris, Edgeworth, perhaps a few policemen. If we're lucky, Godot is there. Oh god. Won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Yay! Just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. Yeah, he's fine. I think I've seen him before in the games. Right like that. I think he's still alive at least. Come on, let's go! Move it, move it. Oh, let's move it, move it. Hey, let's move it, move it. Hi! You're alright. Did I have... Ah, she actually whipped him. No, she's whipping me. Why is she whipping me? What is it with that whip on me? Gone. Defendant Iris. Do you mean gone as in dead? On where? Dead. She escaped. I thought she was dead. Shite! So, it was just now, during the... Easy to say Edgeworth one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes. Yeah, remember when I talked about Manfred von Karma? When his father died, it literally was an earthquake that shook the building so much the elevator stopped, the guard went nuts, and everything went outwards from there, and his father died. So yeah, he has a shit fear of earthquakes. Should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and stupidly passed out. That is not good. Not because you lost the defendant, but holy shit, you passed out in a cavern that could collapse around you. That incident haunts you this day, doesn't it? No excuse for letting the suspect get away. Was the first... Yeah, it was in the ending of the first game we noticed that. So I think it's still with him for over these 3 years. And more. Because I was only a kid when that happened. Can't believe I let that happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end. So she should only escape to this side. We haven't seen her. I need to get the manhunt underway now. And search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked in the temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There is no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? This bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might cave in because of the quake. Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Yeah, let's go there. Hopefully their rickety bridge is still up. Fortunately, the sacred cavern didn't cave in, but found Iris is dead. How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? There. Iris? Please tell me. Okay, okay. Here's my theory. In a way. It's a very bad theory, but it's a theory. First of all, this might just be locks, so I might just be out of it. But these things technically locks on a person's heart because they want to hide something, and that's why I'm using it to take those away and stuff like that. What if she doesn't want to hide anything from her heart, but she wants to hide something physically, so they more or less appear there? But at the same time, everyone can see them, so I don't think so. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty certain it's still going with... Yeah, it's still an investigation. I kind of like the tutorial thing there, because it goes from first trial, second part, stuff like that. So it's easy to know what will be happening in a way. I only use that to find information I miss, because sometimes I'm so out of it, I cannot really see. Iris? Right. Is this what Goddard was talking about? Yeah. The trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me. During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. I know that there was only one lock when I last came here. So you're saying that you cannot undo the new locks? Yes. Only I was wrong. Ashworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Like you're the one to talk with your face all green. Also, Ashworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Yes! Finally! There's no telling what sort of mistake you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Edgeworth. I'll handle investigation on the garden. You take care of things here. You do that. You're good with that. He's got much of a pride that he's probably off crying in a corner of the garden. That image in my head. Oh god. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. You mean you're a perfect prodigy thing? Isn't that pride? That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. Okay. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. See, well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? I'm gonna use this on ya! I just thought I could use those for the thing, because it's something, like, they say trick locks. We have seen them before, it looks like the Psylocks, except they do not have the lock thing. But whenever I use the Magatama, I see keyholes. I do wonder. Feels something like that, but who knows? Okay, so escape. Why did you make a run for it, Iris? Sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I am when I saw the sacred cavern. It was alright, but what? I saw these chains here. I saw all of these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern door. Who in the world could have done something like this? These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the current tradition. I've seen them before a lot of times. There are hundreds of ways to set them. So only the person who has set the lock can open it. How in the heck can you even set them 100 ways? I don't even know what even one way is. And you aren't the one who set these locks. I don't think it's that simple, Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. Now, somehow, there's 5 of them. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here. Like, we don't know fully what's inside. They only know it's a cavern. We believe Maya is in there. presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one. Yes, that's correct. Then do it! What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it? Yes, about a day, if I had to guess. Boy! That took a long time. Well, better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? I'm gonna wait another day. Bloody hell. I'm going to have to call you in an inner strength now. I just heard some music in the background. Apparently it was one of my parents' phones. You know what, Iris? There is still one thing I don't quite get. Why did you answer this? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hasakura Temple at the time of the incident, but you were seen that same evening at the inner temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hasakura Temple too. Being spotted both Hasakura Temple and inner temple. That's if you were... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. Ah. Well, only 3. But I do wonder if it's hard... Oh, God. Wow, that uptime really goes on fast, doesn't it? Because I just saw one thing and then another. Good God. It's nice it's working, actually. Huh. The night of the crime. I will break you, woman. And do you realize I will never say that in real life to any sort of woman at all. I think it's time you told me the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room at Hasakura Temple the entire time. You still claim that to be the truth. Yes, that's where I was. No problem, Toy Girl. I'll probably see you on Thursday then. I'm gonna check how it becomes, how the stream will be, because technically I was going to work on Friday, but someone asked me to change paths with them. I will be working on Thursday. But if it is more or less the same times as always, I will be home around 2 or 3. So the stream will not be a problem. If it is a problem, I will just be later, that's all. But I will still stream. We're getting close to the conclusion of Code Vein. Oh, talk about burps. Iris, I believe you're innocent. Well, I want to believe what you're telling me too. I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder. I was about to take Larry, but he just saw a flying corpse, so no. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Her testimony in court today was clear, very clear. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the temple, but, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hasakura Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. You see, Iris, you were at the inner temple on the night of the murder. It's not so impressive, it's just common sense. Acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. Yeah, no problem, Ganna Gaming. I'll see you both on Thursday then. So, good night to you. Good night to you both, actually, because though it's perhaps not that late here, it's still around 9 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock, not 9, 7. 7. But yeah, have a good night's sleep. Actually, I'm actually training after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late. What time was that? They say it takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So I left about 9:40 p.m. I think. alright, but lying doesn't suit you. Now, you say you left the main hall at 9:40, but what you say doesn't add up with this. Yeah. You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out at 10 o'clock that night. Plus, only moments before you rang that bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have. Who's that? Me! Who else do you think? Right? We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. No, that's right. I remember. The hell is she hiding? Something is off here now. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. This time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far I managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the inner temple. And second, at the exact same time you were ringing the bell at Hasakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. There are 2 of you. There are actually 2? I had that as a joke as well. It's like, it's 2 of her just because they see her so many times in so many different places. But no, there is actually 2 of her. So this might be Iris, but she knows me. So who is the other one? Who is Dahlia? Which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. That's crazy. How can that be? It's one of me. It's impossible. Possible, I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. Seriously trying to suggest there's more than one me? Show me the evidence. Show me something and prove there is one more of me. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. Sorry, I actually gonna cheat here. And the main hall. Oh, so wait, so I don't have that here. Oh, okay, I missed some things. I don't need to talk to her directly. I still have some stuff to find. Technically, I should find stuff like that before, but I thought I had a lot because I almost broke her. But no! You will be broken another day to come. Finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break these locks, so I should try and gather some clues. From Sister Bikini Edge with gumshoe and the pearls. Yeah, where the hell did pearls run off to? Oh, pearls! Little pearls! Weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. I think it's quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Even alone, I guess I could check out the shack just down this path. You know, I found Larry there, sulking again. Well, no, I can see his face, but it's just a painting of his face. Oh, pearls! Pearls? What are you doing here? Nothing. What about missing Maya? Is she alright? Well, we don't know yet. Oh, I see. Larry! It's the loser's shack. Okay. Apparently, we called Pearl loser. This is what... Hey, we found some comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that? Look, Mr. Nick. Mr. Loris did a picture of me. That's great, Pearl. We're going to gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire. Don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man? I don't believe the word I say anymore. No, Mythic Maya. So his sketch? Alright, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with pearls. Two losers cooking potatoes together for forevermore. Oh god. Alright then, what do you think about this picture, Pearls? I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing. Please, someone appreciate it. It's so getting the flames to look like that, you know. It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy. No, it wasn't a dream. It really flew, I'm telling you. Iris really flew that night. But Mr. Loris... Not you two. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. Okay, you saw some weird ass shit going on. What with the look of doubt in your face? Pearl? Yes, Nick? I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you, and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? I was just, well, just a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it? Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Jackson's room reading a book together. But Miss Jackson was murdered, and you, Pearls, were in a temple. Is what exactly happened that night, Pearls? Really sorry, Miss Nick. Not you two. You know I can break these things. Oh god. Oh, it was only 5. The problem was I thought that it would be 1 underneath her as well. So I just waited to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was like, oh no. I'm being punished. What are you talking about, Pearls? A spiritual power. It has disappeared. Wait, what? Powers has disappeared. Wait, what? What do you mean your powers has disappeared, Pearls? It's all over for me. Spirit medium who can't channel spirit is like a painter who can't paint. Oh, yes. Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirits right here at the Secret Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps? That's... Everyone is crying here right now. What would I thought? I'm going to have to break her Cyclops to get the truth out of her. I'm gonna wait with that until I know for certain I have everything. I saw a picture, though, of where I should go next. I wonder if this bikini is back at the main hall yet. Perhaps they have some tea together. But I don't think she liked... You're shaking, what's wrong? Well, what's the damage? How was the sacred cavern? Lucky it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. There are 4 more goddamn locks on the goddamn door to the goddamn cave. I told this bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who? Who could have done that? The only person who know how to settle those trick locks are those of the current tradition. We have Iris at the Sacred Cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, says Bikini. Oh yes, we're in the middle of a chat, aren't we? Yes. You're telling me how the Master Crane disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple. It was about a week ago when Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me that talisman that proved she was the Master, she said, someone is trying to destroy the current tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them. Someone's trying to destroy the main family line. There's only one heir to the title of Master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. A child becomes the new Master of Terrain, and her daughter the main family. All other mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed through the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. Ish. Power of the Master worth this much bloodshed? The spiritual power of the current channeling technique is in the blood. I think they're told exactly the same thing. Okay. We, the women of the fake clan, has always been spirit mediums. Because the power of community with spirits flows through us. Okay. Nice to know. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Amy. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master. And the ones who don't become branch families, right? That's right. And it's always because of tragedy. You know, Maya had a sister too, an older sister named Mia. Oh yes, I've heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother. Lost her life. As a result. Ooh, that's bad, that's sad, that's everything between. You know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. Again, Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt. Yeah, I remember that. The aunt is in prison now, hopefully. That's right. Misty Faye had an elder sister too. Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master's seat from her. Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. Yep. She is Morgan. There's a name I know well. It was a year ago at Maya's home, Kurine village. What she did was terrible. It was also so she could make her own daughter the next master. Pearls, actually. I don't think Maya would have a problem if that would happen, because Pearls is a goddamn good spirit channeler. You must already realize that Iris? That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter. What? What are... Is it cat? Pearls, do you have a sister? Do you have a goddamn sister? I believe in the technique. Yes, I do. I have seen it before. That time I've seen her channel the spirits dead plenty of times. During the trials. During the Master Mask case, during Maggie Bird's trial too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always had an help out when I need her the most. The current technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to communicate with the dead, that's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition has always been there behind every important leader. Wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill? With all the power and influence, I kind of expected you to be really rich by now. Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Right? Kinda, perhaps. Who knows? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake. It was 17 years ago, yeah. The R79 something. You're talking about what I think she is? I'm sure the record still exists if you're interested in looking it up, of course. It was called, yeah, the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file. Yeah, you already fixed that in the first game, actually. Yeah, the first game. DL6 incidents. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.